What is up, YouTube? Hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm back with another Guild War video, and today we are going to be fighting against some Chinese guild. I have no idea what this guild name is, but we are currently, I believe, rank number 17. So we're slowly creeping our way back into the top 3, slowly but surely. As you can see from the last video, top 53. So you know we're getting our crumbs. But obviously I'm one of the last attackers, so there's not a lot of stuff left. But I'm still gonna try to go 3-0 and just keep it as clean as possible. You know, I already inted my fair share on our Blood Moon Haste debut, and my conclusion is Blood Moon Haste in Guild War offense is not the greatest option. Or maybe if I had a few more brain cells, it would have been fine. But anyways, let's jump into our first attack. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, help me with the algorithm. Let's go right ahead. For our first round, it is unscouted. So it's going to be Poly, Jinua, A-Taiwan. So I'm going to be going with Hand Guy here because A-Taiwan obviously has stun and D-break. And I'm going to be running speed immunity on Warhorn. You don't really need immunity, I just have it for RTA, but basically you just want to be as fast as possible with some bulk. And then our Abigail is going to be providing immortality to our Celine, and I'll explain the combo in a second. Speed immunity as well with Sepulchrum. And this EE doesn't really matter, doesn't make that much of a difference on whichever one that you run. Just run whatever you have, it's fine. And then our last unit is going to be Celine. She's going to be on the highest attack EE so that she hits into the Jinua. And the whole idea behind this comp is Poly moves into this. Celine procs, hits the Jinua, procs his immortality, like brings him to basically 1 HP, and he S3s into me, and I have immortality, and I'm basically fine. I'm being chillin'. And then after, you know, he dies, he basically just can't win the fight anymore because his DPS is gone, and Abigail can just kind of clean up, or Hangai can clean up really easily. For the bottom team is going to be Rand, Gala, and ML Shu, so I'm going to be going with Zio here. Now, reason for Zio obviously is because you know, this is going to be the fastest unit that we can run into the game. So running Zio on a full damage build. And then I'm going to be running my Ludwig here at 260 on speed torrent on book, obviously. And we're going to be running MO Rowana on a book as well, on just some effectiveness gear, nothing too special there, right? So the idea here, basically, I'm just going to Zio S3 into the Shu. I'm going to Soul Burn, obviously, so that I can take the turn before the Rand does. And then our Rowana is going to press S3, or I can actually Soul Burn S1 into the Gala so I can get the extra hit damage on the S1. And then, you know, Ludwig can just basically clean up the house and it shouldn't, you know, have any issue, even if it's on a dodge artifact on the Rand, because I already have the hit chance buff from S2, everything will be fine. So let's go right ahead. Alright, so we see Rise of a Monarch, we saw Wind Rider, so Paul is going to move first, so the entire plan is going to work perfectly fine. Green Celine is going to work into the Jinua. I'm actually really liking this new Celine change, by the way. This new Celine change was very needed, right? The stealth, the stun E is a little bit troll, I'm not gonna lie, but overall pretty good. 8.7k Jinua, we proc the immortality. I'm gonna Soul Burn S3 dump into the A-Taiwan because my S3 is going to provide a bit of healing for our Celine here, and obviously my my hand guy is going to proc Warhorn, so even though I'm speed down, he's not going to cut me, and then I can take 2 turns here to finish off the Jinua without any problem. So we're just going to Soul Burn S3 into the A-Taiwan. And I don't think he's gonna die. Pretty close though. 26.7k, and we're basically full HP again on Green Celine. All good. Warhorn's gonna move forward here. So I S3, I'm gonna push 50%, which is gonna bring me to here. And the speed down, so I can take a second turn, which means my play is just S3 here. So I get 50 CR, so I'm going to take a turn before the rest of them, and I'll go before my Abigail does. Never mind. That was really close. But let's just S2, try to strip this guy. Rise of a Monarch is actually a pretty nice cheese, actually. So I'm just going to S3, finish off the Jinua. Jinua's dead. And the fight's pretty much over at this point. Okay, so we're gonna Hand Guy S1. Abigail's gonna wanna move. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Nothing too special, I guess. I don't have another S3 yet. Nice dual attack. All right, now let's look at our second match. Hostess of the Banquet, which means it's on ER, right? Potentially. So I'm gonna Soul Burn S3 on Shu to get the initial chip damage in. And then Roanna, obviously, we have enough effectiveness for the Gala, but because she has damage limiter, we want to Soulburn S1. Not only is this going to increase our Ludwig damage, but it's also going to proc an extra splash hit with her passive, so that we can get her a bit lower, so that she's just in one-shot range. Now, it's really important here that I don't just S1 on the Shu or like Rand, because what if they're on counter set, right? Obviously not the Rand, but maybe the Shu is, you know, maybe that's a bit copium. But I'm just going to S2 into the Rand here first. S1 onto the ML Shu. He's on POV. With so many soul burns, they should be dead, right? In terms of tanking down this team, it's definitely a little bit harder. I would probably advise against trying to tank this team. But yeah, nice and clean first attack. Let's move over into our second round of today. All right, so for our second attack, we'll be hitting RMBLover, and it is scouted, but it's I didn't read the report because I'm a little bit lazy. I'm just gonna try some prot candy tech. So first team is gonna be Nakwal Zio and Blooming Litica. So I'm gonna be going with Ran here. Ran's gonna be 310 here on Silver Rain, so that can provide attack buff to our Ludwig. And then our Ludwig is gonna be a 260 speed on Speed Torrent, as you guys saw in the recent attack. And then our ML Landy is going to be on Bastion of Perlucia. So the idea behind this is Bastion of Perlucia is going to give me barrier and immunity to my Rand, which is 2 buffs. And then we have the anti-crit as well from the candy from her S2 passive, which means that Zio is only going to be able to strip 2 buffs off the Rand, so I keep the immunity, so I keep my turn. Now, unless the Nakwal somehow speed RNGs me, like there's no way that Blooming Litta can take a turn, just simply because of the fact that we have the buffs, so that we can't get debuffed, and she's not going to activate. And if Nakwal outspeeds my Rand, then it is what it is, right? But my idea is I'm going to resist with my Bastion of Perlucia buff stacking into Silver Rain attack with Ludwig, Soulburn S3 into Ludwig Slam S3, and then basically just kill off everything. Bottom team is basically the same as the last fight, so it's ML Poly, A Taiwan, and Janua. So I'll quickly go over it. On a quick glance, it's just going to be Abigail, 200 speed, speed immunity, Sepulchrum. Hand Guy again, 250 speed on Warhorn, nothing too special here. And then our Green Celine is just going to be on high damage, Secret Art Storm Sword. That's not Green Celine, but you get the point. And yeah, it should be pretty clean, so let's go right ahead. Alright, so Bloody Rosio. And I can't get pushed back because I have the immunity, right? There you go. As you can see, the immunity there. So 5% of the Nakwal. That's a really fast Politica, actually. Holy crap. That's really fast. So I'm going to Soulburn S3. Get my Ludwig to turn with the Soulburn, because since we get 20 CR. And then we're just going to dump an S3. And the fact that we landed the D-Break on the Blooming Litica is huge. Now, obviously, if the Blooming Litica is Earth, right, we might miss with Ran. But if that's the case, like, we have Skill Nullifier on our Ran, so we're not really worried even if he S3s, right? It won't do any damage to us. So, Sea Phantom, Polys... Oh, so actually it's on the Dodge Artifact on the Janua, so... I guess one thing that we should have accounted for was putting Symbol on for the Celine, because now he's going to proc his Immortality after, which is obviously not ideal. He can't get Wind Rider though, so that's the good thing. So somebody randomly followed me just now. That's weird. Okay. So I'm just gonna Soulburn S3 into the A Taiwan. He's gonna rip. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Ooh boy. That's a lot of damage. We're dead. Ah, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Oh man, we're dead. I didn't put Symbol on. Oh no. I didn't put Symbol on. Okay, honestly, maybe it's still maybe it's still winnable. Maybe it's still winnable. I need a hit here. Okay, winnable. Actually winnable. Actually winnable, because she's gonna press another S3, so we're fine. Okay. I know this doesn't look good, but we're fine. I'm coping though. This kills that. Okay, there's no way I die, right? Nah. Never punished. Never punished. Thank you, game. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so for our third and final attack, we'll be hitting Juria. and I'm just gonna try to have a little bit of fun on this one. So Zio, Shu, and Candy, I'm gonna be running with G-Perk here as my fastest unit. So I'm gonna be on a speed immunity build. This is on an RTA build. This is not for Guild War, obviously, but you just want to have some bulk, pretty much. Just make him go first. My albedo debut, finally. So we're gonna be running my damage albedo. This does a shit ton of damage. Obviously 1-3F procs. Let's just hope that it does. And then we're gonna be running Melona to just kind of carry us, right? So Melona is gonna be on lifesteal penetration with Benny Marutachi. So we have the immunity, we have the attack buff, and hopefully we're just gonna be able to kind of run him over. You know, hopefully. I can see this going very wrong, but let's just hope that albedo actually works in Guild War offense. Anyway, Poly, Janua, and then AU Fiend. So I'm going to be running with Prot Candy here on Bastion and Pelucia that you guys just saw on the last attack. I'm going to be running Blood Moon Haste. I'm going to give it another try, okay? Speed, HP. Now, again, right, we have immunity, anti-crit, and barrier set from our Candy on the Blood Moon Haste. So it's going to be, you know, very clean in the sense that I can't get pushed back by the ML Poly. Can't put me speed down, which is all going to be very good. And then we have Green Celine, right? So Green Celine is going to be on the same build, highest attack EE, Secret Art Storm Sword. So the whole idea that I'm cooking here is ML Poly goes first, the Green Celine procs Janua to 1 HP. I know that it's not on a dodge artifact, so that's why I'm like, okay, you know, we don't have to put symbol on. So we're going to proc the Janua, she's going to kill my Celine. That's going to activate our Blood Moon Haste. We're going to one-shot the U-Fiend. We're going to one-shot the U-Fiend. It is on Holy Sack. It is on Holy Sack. But I'm hoping it'll be fine. And I want to make sure we can redeem our Blood Moon Haste from last video. So that's why we're using this comp. So let's go. Alright. Zio's going to move into GP. I have a terrible feeling about this, but let's just hope for the best. Oh, wow. Resisted. Oh, I'm almost one shot. Watch the damage. Crit, 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 crit. Crit. Alright, well, that didn't really do as much damage I was hoping for. But anyway, let's just rip an S3. Because that puts attack buff up for our... Okay, never mind. So I'm actually just going to S3 into the Shu here. Because A, I want to see the damage, and B, I don't need to hit the Candy because LCB can one-shot her. And we crit. There we go. Beautiful. Nice damage. Get a free counter here soon. But we're just going to rip an S3. We have attack buff. We should be able to one-shot this Candy. Oh yeah, just enough actually. So he hits us into here, counter, and yeah, I guess it's never punished. I guess Azure Comment had really big payout there actually. Let's look at our second hit here. So here we go. So Paul is gonna move. Celine's gonna kill the Janua. Celine, kill the Janua. Proc him to 1 HP. Yep, good. Good, 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 good. He's gonna move down 50%. Please don't be an overcook. 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 Janua one-shots my Celine, as we expected. Or we were... I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm fucking stealth. Well, I'm gonna S3 onto the Celine, Soul Burn. I mean, onto the U-Fiend. Try to kill her. We did not kill her. It is Unholy Sack, that we know. We've got the Idle Cheer push. I'm just gonna try to strip the barrier and hope I proc. Never punished. I mean, Blood Moon Haste is OP. Yep, Blood Moon Haste is OP. You heard it here first. How am I never punished? Wait, I'm about to get punished. Wait, I'm about to get punished. Okay. It's true damage. We're gonna kill him. Oh, dude, guys, I was just baiting you guys. What the hell? I was just baiting you guys. Like, I made it look like that I didn't know what I was doing, but ML Landy was actually our dark bait the whole time, so you guys are actually just the fool. You guys are the fool. I'm not the fool. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, I'll take it. A win is a win. A dub is a dub. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's get it. Well, that's gonna do it for today's Guild War video. Things were looking clean until they weren't, right? Honestly, I had a lot of fun. I'm having a great time making these videos. Obviously, some people have been commenting and kind of DMing me, oh, like I kind of like how like you're kind of a bit more chill in your videos. And honestly, I kind of thought I was pretty chill and talentless as well, but maybe now that I look back, maybe not so much as well. I don't know, but maybe you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. Am I more chill? Am I running more kind of YOLO comps? I don't know. But Emma Poly is definitely a force to be reckoned with right now in the Guild War meta, and it's really annoying to fight her. But hey, my main focus right now is just pumping out good quality Guild War content and, you know, spamming RTA. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and come say hi to me on my stream next time if you guys are gonna go on Twitch. Please, I'm begging. Amazon Primers.